Who are you people?
Oh, it's gotta be him for sure, right?
Same hair color. It's a pretty safe bet.
Hey, I'm standing right here, you idiots.
The brother seems rather uncouth.
There's only one person who gets to call me brother, and it isn't you. Now, how do you know Edna?
If you mean the girl with the parasol, we ran into her just a while ago.
You did, huh? So she's nearby? In that case, it's best I don't stick around. Besides, I've got a ship to hurry up and get back to.
Wait, you're avoiding your own sister? Why?
So she won't get caught up in the Reaper's curse.
Huh?
You know, I kinda like you. If I'd known you'd turn out to be this cool, I'd have asked your sister more about you. Did she get that whole, I'll answer one question if you beat me thing from you?
Excuse me? Just what did you do to my sister?
We fought and defeated her in combat.
Wait. So you're saying you hurt her? Better brace yourselves then. 'Cause nobody lays a hand on my sister. None of you are leaving this place alive.
Whoa, settle down! We didn't have much of a say in the matter.
There's no reasoning with big brothers. My own used to go off in a fury anytime someone made me cry.
You're not helping, Kisara.
Just fight the guy! Here he comes!
Edna wouldn't listen to reason either.
Must run in the family.
Miguel never used to let being outnumbered keep him from a challenge.
Kisara, please come back.
Appreciate the help.
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough.
Yes, ma'am.
Divide state! Here's the gist. That'll bring you down. Right away!
Flame inside me, yours!
These fists has got your name on them!
You picked the wrong fight!
Guardian Field!
The blah blah blah. Not on my watch. Blah blah blah.
I'll tear you in a bind!
This one's all mine!
Into the shadows.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Chain between heaven and earth.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a
You picked the wrong fight!
Nope, that'd be silly.
The waters of creation.
Not feeling so hot.
Take it easy. You'll hurt yourself.
Sorry, didn't mean to make you worry.
Right away. You get the gist.
You require a hand.
Blah blah blah. Burning.
Eat dirt!
Blah blah
I'll
blah.
finish you here! Oh, now you're talking!
Art expert coming through. Here goes. Divine.
Here's evil!
Burning. Not on my watch. Inferno. One head.
It's on!
I'll tear you apart!
Chain between heaven and earth. Burning. Divine savior.
Now you see what I can do!
Chain between heaven and earth. This one's mine. Where's it go?
This one's mine!
Let's show you what my art can do. Blah blah blah. Switch it off. Resurrection.
No flame inside
feel
me,
like
yours
you
to be let free! Winter wind! Eat dirt!
Here's the shadow.
Swallow dance!
Lightning. Ready to go. I'll cover you.
Lighthouse!
That's pretty
It's on! Smash it in!
Here, let me help.
I'm ready to go.
Right away. The water.
The flame inside me, yours to be let free!
I'll finish you here and now!
Blah blah blah. Do it, Kisara. Frozen.
Hammer!
Chain between heaven and earth.
No messing around!
Sea of lightning.
Take it!
The enemy is going all out.
Save you!
Annihilation.
What's this? Here it comes! Let's see what he's capable of!
Law, be careful. Remember Edna's power.
Right! No holding back!
Can't get out of this!
You get the gist.
Ready to die?
Blah blah blah. Divine savior.
Whatever comes next.
This
is just the first step.
Art expert coming through.
In killing you.
Chain between magic and
Eat this! Dragon howling!
A chain between
What
heaven
was
and
that?
earth.
The fabled Reaper's curse you spoke of, perhaps?
Winter
Chain
wind!
between heaven and earth.
Hit time! You picked the wrong fight!
I'll bring you back from this blah blah blah. Resuscitation.
You require a head.
Take this!
Into the sun.
Hit time!
You get the jet. Divine Savior. You get the jet. Divine Savior.
armor is all mine!
I'm just getting started. Divine Savior. You get the jet.
This one's all mine! This one's mine!
Banana, let's go. Divine. Tearing flame. Reload.
How to be less free!
I'm going to need to use glacial power.
Prepare to be sealed!
Tiger blade. Divine Savior. A chain
Take
between.
this!
Inferno club. A chain between. Close one. Gotcha.
Razor wind!
Carve through.
This one's mine! So that's the
Lunar corruption.
Dragon Shell!
Power of water.
Razor
Divine
wind!
Savior. A chain between heaven and earth. Not on my watch. Magic Fire. Fire.
You picked the wrong fight!
Sharpness. You get the gist. Burning. Blah blah blah.
This one's all mine!
You get the gist. Eat this. Time to blah blah blah.
Armor won't save you! The flame inside me, yours will be let free! No messing around!
The enemy is going all out. Divine Savior. Blah blah blah. Divine
Take this!
Stormy. Blah blah blah. Shooting star. Wonder Splinter. Bullseye. Flaming meteor. A chain between.
Ready to die?
Dragon shell.
Come on! Whatever comes next. This is just the first step
Arnex coming through.
in killing you! Eat this! Dragon howling!
A chain between.
Not finished! Eat this!
Shield and annihilation. This one's mine.
Lunar Heart! Inferno Punch!
Not in your dreams. Radiant
I can
light.
carve through armor! Hit time! Razor wind! Carve through!
Going in. Reload. Maximum burn. Lunar corruption.
Make it right.
Annihilation. Go for it.
Prepare to crumble! And that's the long and short of it.
Oh, I see. So she asked you to fight her.
I hope that was a suitably satisfactory explanation.
Yeah, I get the picture. You guys are pretty good in a fight, too. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But you're still not off the hook for hurting her.
You already said that.
Still, maybe it was my fault. It could be I was close enough for her to get caught up in the Reaper's curse.
I doubt this Reaper's curse you speak of has any meaningful influence here, in this convergence of worlds. After all, this place still technically rests upon our realm's soil.
Makes sense. In that case, maybe... Nah.
Do you still feel awkward about seeing your sister?
Here, you guys can have this. I'm gonna do my own thing.
I feel sprightlier than before.
Oh, it's you guys again.
I see you and your brother found each other.
You could say that.
Technically, you couldn't. After all, it's not like my brother arrived where I was by choice.
In the end, we only met because it was a coincidence. It leaves me at my wit's end, really.
Edna, look.
Even if all this did somehow lead to you coming back to me after we return to our world, the brother I know always stands at the helm of his own ship.
When it comes to brothers, they can make choices that seem a bit selfish sometimes. What really matters is whether you have faith in them.
My brother would hardly be swayed by such extenuating circumstances. So for now, I guess I'll just have to enjoy this time while it lasts.
Edna told me all about it, you know. You tried to rush her as a group, didn't you?
I don't like where this is going.
Technically, I never actually let you guys off the hook. However, I'll hear you out. If you can withstand the power of our bond as siblings.
What does their sibling bond have to do with...
He's talking about showing us how much they mean to each other. Like me and Miguel used to do. If that's something I can give them, then I won't back down.
Kisara?
Challenge accepted. This will be a good chance for me to sever my ties with the past.
You used to be such a little pipsqueak. You've grown strong.
You have no idea how to compliment a lady, do you?
Not only that, you're as precious as ever.
That punch-crazy idiot said something during the fight.
Ma, you're the last person that gets to call someone a punch-crazy idiot.
Who cares? Just focus!
The waters of creation! That'll bring you down!
Flame inside me! You're going!
Their arcs were interrupted.
Watch this! What my arts can do!
This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Resurrection! Over there! Divine peace! A chain between heaven and earth! Not on my watch! Magic is out! Divine peace! You get the gist! Divine peace!
Combine and tear asunder!
Armor won't save you! You get the gist! Going in! Blah blah blah! A chain between heaven and earth!
You picked the wrong fight!
Blah blah!
In a bind?
Lightning strike! Divine peace! Blah blah blah! Divine peace! Blah art expert coming through! Sharp reason! Blah blah blah! Divine peace! Not in your dreams! Do it! Neon! Astral energy! Full throttle! Chain between heaven and earth! A wailing banshee! Get out of my face! A chain between heaven and earth! They're going to use one of those umbrella attacks!
I wonder how that would look with my staff.
This isn't the time for joking around!
Oh, here it comes! He's scary! Keep standing around. And you're dead! Don't say I didn't warn you! Shooting star!
I'll bring you back! A chain between heaven and earth! A wailing divine savior!
Her sister's arts had the battlefield torn up.
With her brother attacking from above.
Talk about sibling synergy. Who needs words when you've got that kind of bond?
You don't need to sound happy about it.
Divine savior! Not on my watch! Divine savior!
Before you leave!
The flame inside me! You're to be let free!
Divine savior!
Get out of my face!
I'm
sorry, now you're getting serious?
We've all got enough on us.
Yes, ma'am!
Inside me! You're to be let free!
Here's evil!
Far
enough! Flame Lancer!
In a bind?
Divine
Get
savior!
ready!
A chain between heaven and earth!
Alright, here it comes!
When you come from death's abyss!
Sorry! Keep standing around. And you're dead! Don't say I didn't warn you!
Magic is out!
I'm not sure how we get out of this one.
Shooting star!
Say no more.
I'll bring you back. Eat dirt. The magic is in.
Mirage!
Here I go. Right ready.
Winter wind!
Magic is in. Where you going? Burning strike. You get the death. Chain between you get the death. Lock. Demon's descent.
Flashing fang!
Magic is in. Burning strike.
No messing around!
Burning. They're not playing around. You get it.
He's pulling out all the stock!
Of course. He wants to impress his sister, doesn't he?
Pretty sure that's not it!
Burning strike. You get the death. Burning strike. And you get the
See what I can
I'm on a roll now.
Ready to die?
Burning strike.
Whatever comes next.
A chain between
This is just
heaven
the
and
first
earth.
step!
I'm late.
A wailing banshee of lightning!
In killing
Divine
you!
Savior! A chain between heaven and earth! A wailing banshee
Dragon howling!
Savior!
So much for her brother going easy on us.
This is the power of their bond.
What happened to him keeping his distance?
Divine Savior! You get the death! Burning strike! You get the
I'll finish you here and now! Take this!
Winter wind!
blah blah blah! Shooting star! You get the death! Shooting star! Lunar corruption!
I'll finish you here and now!
So that's
You get the death! Divine Savior!
Go in!
Blah blah blah! The world you go! Arctic coming through! Not on my watch! Divine Savior! You get the death! Kitara! Frozen!
Hammer!
You actually stood up to the both of us together. I'm impressed.
I'll accept my loss gracefully and not put on any airs. You're passable, I'll grant you that much.
If that's not putting on airs, what is?
In truth, it might have been a different outcome entirely if we had fought you in your realm. Our victory is certainly no reason for conceit.
Absolutely. You were both worthy opponents.
I'd hardly call that resounding praise. Still, thanks for giving us this time together.
Edna,
Judging from the way you're talking, are you from the same world, but different times?
I suppose we are. I'd sooner not bore you with the tedious details, though.
I don't know the hows or whys of it, but this is some kind of warped space that connects different worlds and times.
Its existence has much to do with a mistake born of our own world. I apologize for dragging you into this mess.
Hey, I got to see my sister. You know what they say about dark clouds and silver linings.
You need this, right? Go on, take it.
You could always tag along with us if you wanted. You guys would definitely liven things up.
I appreciate the offer, but we've got business of our own to take care of back home. I'm going back eventually, but in the meantime, I've got tons of catching up to do.
I'm not sure we'll even get to keep our memories from here after we leave, but... I'm glad I got to see my brother.
So am I.
I can feel my precision improving.
Humans, here of all places.
Is he floating?
That's not a person. He's more like a mass of astral energy.
That sounds a lot like a great astral spirit.
How predictable, applying simple-minded molds to others.
I doubt he's a great astral spirit, but there is something alien about him.
If anything, you're alien to your own realm. You feign comfort with fate, all the while bearing claws at destiny. You remind me of a certain race. A race that struggles even as they destroy multitudes of worlds. Worlds that devour multitudes of energy. Disgraceful, all of it.
Sounds like someone has it in for us.
Say, there's supposed to be 6 keys, right?
And this is the 6th area. This must be our last stop.
Be careful. This one's not like the others we run into.
You know, Edna mentioned being invited here. I'd figured it was the researchers doing, but what if there was something else in play?
You think this guy's behind it all?
That's anyone's presumption. Somehow I doubt he'd give us a straight answer if we asked.
I'll give you the courtesy of my name. I am the great spirit Kronos, ruler of time and space. And now I shall demonstrate my power.
Here it comes!
I've never felt power so potent before.
It feels like I'll be crushed by its force.
Didn't come all this way just to lose now!
Luckily, we've got power of our own. Determination.
Hearts require complete focus.
Ignite!
Fire's a passion. Magic control. Sleep now. Talon Hurricane.
This one's all mine! Burn! You!
I'll heal you all.
These fists have got your name on them!
Sharpness. A chain between heaven and earth.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! You picked the wrong fight!
A chain between heaven and earth. Gemini Aqua.
I can carve through armor!
Divine Steel. The water you
The
go.
flame inside me yearns to be let free! This one's mine!
A chain between heaven and earth.
Watch this!
Inferno crossing. I'm ready. A chain between heaven and earth. Gotcha.
Enough today!
A chain between heaven and earth.
I'll finish you here and now! Prepare to be shot down!
You're close one. Right back at ya.
Ignite! You!
A chain between heaven and earth.
Blazing Guardian!
Healing circle. Inferno crossing. Divine Steel.
Looks up!
Thanks so much. Flame. This one's mine. Divine Steel. Blah, blah, blah. Far enough. The close one. Gotcha.
Anything in armor is all mine!
Healing circle.
Light up the dark!
Fire's
for
a
me!
passion. Glacial spear. Here's the evil. Fire's a passion. Blah, blah, blah. Magic. In here.
Prepare to be
Sharpness.
judged!
Right back at ya.
What a relief!
Bow before me!
Hurricane spear. Divine Steel. I'm sorry. Healing circle. A chain
So much for
between
sitting
heaven
this
and
fight
earth.
out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope, that'd be silly.
A chain between heaven and earth.
Flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Healing art.
Don't let it go to your
Chain
head!
between magic is there.
Anything in
Infernal
order.
divine state. A chain
I can
between
carve through armor!
Prepare
Prepare to be judged!
divine state. You get the gist. Use all the power. You get the gist. Sleep now. Not in your dreams.
Prepare to be judged!
Close one.
Enough! Ignite! You!
Awake. Blah, blah, blah. Magic. Sharpness. This one's mine. Heaven and earth.
Swallow them!
This one's all mine!
Into the shadows.
Not today!
Maximum burn. Power of flaming meteor. Not a trace. Divine
Can't get out of this! Do it!
Coming again!
You picked the wrong fight!
I'll heal you all! Go time! Divide the room! A chain between heaven and
Make it all mine!
Go for it! Prepare to crumble! A chain between heaven and earth! By the power of fire!
Now you see what I can do!
Lightning! Flaming
Prepare to be judged!
They're not playing around!
Cower before me! I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, it's been swell knowing you guys.
We have to stop it, whatever it takes.
Hold on to your art!
It's time to draw close the curse. The tragedy of your life has reached its end. Chrono erosion! Now or never.
By the power of
No way!
He's going to annihilate everything!
A power beyond mortal understanding.
chain between
to be
heaven and
judged.
earth!
Can't get out of this! There you go!
Here I go!
Be gone.
Take care of it!
Oh, you were gonna pay for
The
that!
chain between heaven and earth!
Oh, I won't save you!
Prepare to be judged! Enough!
This can't be happening!
Your place. How about this? Be gone!
I let my guard down.
What just happened?
Is this another of his powers? Divine! Hold on to your art! Here I come! Here, let me help! Burn! Divine! No,
Eat dirt! You!
chain between heaven and earth!
I'll tear you apart!
Divine!
See what happened there as you crossed me.
A chain...
Shouldn't have done that.
Inside me, dirt! To be let free!
Away! Throbs in pain.
I never miss! Burning strike! Blah, blah, blah! Burning strike! Blah, blah,
Eat dirt!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Fire's attack! Blah, blah, blah! In here!
Prepare to be judged! Know your place!
I'll heal you all!
Be gone!
I owe you, Sion. Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction. Blah, blah, blah.
Prepare to be judged! Know your place! Ignite!
Fire's attack! You get the gist. Sharpen! A chain between heaven and...
Be gone!
Here goes!
You!
Flaming meteor! Here's the evil! Divine save!
Prepare to be judged!
They're not playing...
Cower before me! You picked the wrong fight!
Divine
Now you see what I can... I'll finish you here now!
Magic is down! Divine save! A chain between...
It's time to draw close the curse. The tragedy of your life has reached its end. Chrono erosion!
A chain between heaven and earth.
You bore me.
A wailing banshee of lightning! From death to
Fair
birth.
enough!
Prepare to be judged. Enough.
I'm
Know your place.
sorry.
Bleed. Bleed. Be gone.
That's gonna smart. Close one!
Know your
This
place.
one's mine! Burning strike!
Prepare to be judged. Bow before me. Ignite.
Here, let me have...
Come on.
First aid!
Prepare to be judged.
Take care of...
Worthless.
Poodle! One more! Help! That's gonna smart.
Prepare to be judged. This one's all mine. This one's mine.
A chain between heaven and earth. Healing circle!
Take this.
Thanks! Just what I need! Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay?
Make it rain!
Yeah! You frozen?
Hammer!
What quaint arts you use.
He's healing?
Not quite. I turned back time, to be precise.
You really do control time and space. Was this place something you made?
It was not I who made it, nor was it Origin or Maxwell. So there's a world unrelated to the three primordial great spirits.
Primordial? Do you mean to tell us you have the power to create worlds?
You may make of me what you will.
Another great spirit and another fine mess. I strongly recommend that research into doorways through time and space should be strictly forbidden.
But what are rules to a species that insists on ignoring history's lessons? The people of your realm will learn of this place, and they will use it to rob and exploit other worlds.
That's...
They are driven by pure desire. They fob off their burdens on others, all without reflecting upon what comes of it.
To hell with this. We've torn down every barrier in front of us, but we know better than to call it good there. We'll build a world where people can coexist and walk hand in hand, and we won't give up until we do.
Yeah, we're ready to put in the work to change.
I'll make sure this research gets called off. You have my word on that.
I suppose this is another trait that your species shares. I will remain here for a time. See to it that this absurd research is ended.
All right, Kronos. We understand.
And know this. If anyone attempts to abuse the Gateway, to interfere with our world, I will cast them into the time-space rift, where they will wander the void forevermore.
No arguments here, pal.
We'll see to it that that never happens. You'll see, from up there on your throne.
I need to be stronger.
I guess... Well... Whew.
Right.
Huh?
Yes! I don't know what all this gate and key stuff is about, but you've gotta be a little crazy to do research inside a Zoogl's stomach.
I don't care what he gets up to on his own time. I'm just glad nothing crazy came out of all that in the end.
He was trying to bridge together dimensions. That in itself is rather ludicrous, I would argue.
Still, Eisen, was it? It seemed like that was the first he'd seen of his sister all grown up. In that respect, I'm glad it worked out for him.
Everything has a silver lining if you look hard enough. Doesn't change the fact that his little experiment was real dangerous.
Look at it from his perspective. I know if I got to see family I thought I never would again, that'd make me really happy too.
Truth be told, I'm with Kisara on this. The ability to see those that you're afraid you've lost, even one more time. I hope it works out for them.
There was also that Kronos guy we met at the end. Rather less charming. What do you think his deal was?
Yeah, he had those weird ears sticking out.
It's impossible to say whether he's like us or not. However, if we're to judge by his strength and appearance, he is clearly no ordinary being.
And what he said to Xion was just... that was so awful.
He most likely has his reasons for believing in what he does, even if they come from a very different place than what we ourselves know.
He didn't seem to be too harsh on anybody who wasn't human, though.
Ooh!
It was all so strange. I wonder if we'll ever get to meet anybody else from other dimensions.
Who can say? If we do, I pray it will be somebody more friendly. I can only fight every newcomer that we meet for so long. It'd be nice to get a surprise ally every once in a while.
It's amazing, isn't it? We've been all over Dana on this journey. Is there anywhere we haven't visited at this point?
Who knows?
I'm being serious.
We're talking about a whole planet here. Isn't it more exciting to just assume there are places we haven't seen yet?
I picked the wrong guy to ask. What about you, Alphen? What do you think?
That's a good question. I figure we visited just about every place civilization has set its eyes on.
So is there anything left for us to see?
That I couldn't say. We are talking about seeing an entire planet.
Yeah, I guess so.
This journey has proven just how little I truly knew our world. There is always more to learn. To assume otherwise would be the height of conceit.
There might well be places that we still haven't discovered yet. And if you ask me, I think that's perfectly fine.
Me too. We don't need to know every inch of Dana to fulfill our mission. Besides, I think there's something romantic about there still being mysteries out there.
I'd say it's part of the fun to imagine whether we'll be the first to uncover those mysteries. Maybe even now there are other explorers who will shed a light in the darkest places.
True! I guess the world's bigger than any of us will ever really realize.
You know, I was just saying the same thing as Alphen. Why does she listen to him and not me?
Sounds like you've still got a lot to learn about the mysteries of a woman's heart as well.